Hey guys, this is going to be a tutorial using the L'Oreal Hip Duo in Forgiving, and the colors are kind of a deep turquoise and then a dark brownish taupe color, which is shimmery. And that brownish color there is one that I've had on in a lot of my videos as like a crease color sort of, and I've had some questions about it and people saying, can you do a tutorial on the look you have on? And this is oftentimes the look I have on, just minus the blue, but today just because we're having fun, I'm including the blue. So this is what the look looks like, and it's fairly easy to recreate. So I'm just going to go through with you first just the products I have on my face to start with, in case you're wondering. I use the Max Factor Pan Stick to just conceal under my eye area. I used L'Oreal Bare Natural Mineral Powder in Nude Beige as my foundation, and then I used all kinds of minerals today. Maybelline Mineral Power Bronzer as a bronzer, and then blush. I love this new blush. It's from the Jane Mineral Collection, and the color is Sunbrushed, and it is like the most beautiful golden peach color ever. I love it so much. I love it could be a good contour color or just all over your face. And then I just set it all with the Bare Natural finishing powder. So I also put a primer on my eyelid, and so let's get started. First you're going to use a champagne colored like cream shadow or cream shadow stick. This one is the Wet n Wild Perfect Pair. It has like a brown liner on the bottom, and then this champagne colored shadow stick on the end. It's number 112, but it doesn't have a name. And I'm just going to go all over my eyelid with this. Hopefully my hand doesn't get too much in the way of what I'm trying to say today. So just get that all over the lid. This just helps give that shadow something to cling to. Okay, so once you got that on there, you're going to take the L'Oreal Hip shadow, and I'm just going to use my Coastal Scents double-ended brush. I'm going to use, instead of the contour side, I'm going to use the eyeshadow side. Just dip it into that turquoise blue shade and just dust that all over your eyelid. It's a pretty vibrant shade, but it's kind of unique because a lot of turquoise blues seem to be more pastel, and this is just a little bit darker. So this could actually, you could probably reverse the look and use the brownish taupe on your lid, and then use this color in the crease if you wanted to, but this is just the way I'm going to do it today. Okay, so once you got that all over, you're going to take, I'm going to work in a third shade here. You just need a light kind of champagne colored, why do I always use champagne to describe everything? It's just a light shimmery eyeshadow. This is CoverGirl One Kit Eye Enhancers in Champagne. That's what it happens to be named. And then I'm going to use the other end of that Duo brush. It's just a small tip, and get some of that shadow on there, and then just use it on the inner corner. And now you're going to come out with sort of a graduated effect here, light to dark on your eyelid. You're going to have, not sure how well this color is coming through from this side, but what you should have is just sort of a light color fading into your dark. So do not put this all over the top of what we just did, just on the inner half. Okay, and then we're going to go back to we're going to work in this brownish shade now. And I'm going to use first my eyeliner brush, and we're going to use my blending technique that I like to use for the outer V. So get some product on your brush, get under the outer portion of your lower lash line, and draw a line outward. that's just about the length of your brush tip, basically. Alright, then I'm going to go in there with my Essence of Beauty crease brush. It's a small one, it's a very small contour brush. And I'm going to work over that line in circular motions. And that is defining the shape, the outer shape of this look. And then I'm going to go in for a little more color, and I'm just going to further define the outside, the outer portion of the crease. And it's like you're almost connecting. See how I had the line right out here, right from the lower line, and then I'm just going to kind of come over the top and connect. And that's kind of how you create an outer V look. Okay, and then I'm going to go over that with a fluffier crease brush and just kind of blend it out and make sure none of those lines are visible anymore. Okay? So now that you've got that, your eyeshadow work is really pretty much done for now. The next thing we're going to do, though, is liner. And this is actually the first day I'm using this. So I can't say that I'm recommending this necessarily. This is just what I'm using. I'm trying out the Revlon Line Fantasy Cream Liner in Chocolate. So that's a brown shade. And I've noticed it has like a little bit of like teeny tiny goldeny sparkles in it. So I'm not sure how well this is going to last. So what I'll tell you is if you don't have this, or you know this is bad and I shouldn't use this, just use a brown liner will work. And I'm going to use a new liner pencil that I really like. I got this beautiful little pencil, or this brush, for less than $2 from Walmart. It is the Robert Simmons Round CP85 brush, found in the craft section, and it gives me the best tip. Like the tip, if you heard me complain about Coastal Scents liner brush, how the tip like blooms at the end almost and gives you a wider line or separates, this hangs together beautifully. So I'm just going to go over from the inside out, and just with a really fine line, because we don't want to get too thick to where we're making the pretty blue shade that we've got going on there invisible. We want to make that really able to be seen. But at the same time, we want to define it, and you'll find that this particular color, if you're using it, blends very well into the that taupe shade of the L'Oreal of the Forgiving Duo. So then we're going to also do our lower lash line here in that same liner. Just from the inside out, just kind of do your best to connect what's going on here in the corner. Maybe smudge it a little bit with your finger if you have to, but like I said, any brown shade should work quite well with that brown shadow. Okay, very good. And next I'm going to go back to my Hip Duo, grab my liner brush. Ooh, I gotta hurry up, I'm running out of time. And get a little bit on your brush and just go over the inner half. We're going over the top of the brown, and then I'm taking my Coastal Scents Itty Bitty brush, my mini contour, dabbing into this again, and we're just going over that tear duct area, so that will appear like almost a light blue brown. You wind up with a pretty color there. So next, curl the lashes. And I usually do this for like 15 seconds and try to work my way down, out throughout the lashes. And then I'm using my L'Oreal Hip Mascara to finish it off. Can I get it done in time? I don't know. Alright, looking beautiful. I love this mascara. Alright, and there you go. There's the look. Thanks for watching.